Okay, people, today I'm doing something unusual. I'm using a usual team. I know, it's an oxymoron. Why am I using a normal team? Well, maybe it's just a good idea. I mean, every team I make, with the exception of the first one, it just sucks. It never works. So we're actually using, like, one of the most basic teams known to man, which is just these 5 people, and then I threw on a Dugtrio. What the... Well, I wasn't expecting to see this. What? I don't actually ever see Flygon. Let me click Protect, just because I know Flygon can learn, like, a fire move. And they didn't even do that. Alright, cool. So that's kind of... I almost clicked Toxic right there. That's kind of code to me that you have nothing to threaten me with. So this team is very good, however, I noticed that I don't have any rapid spinners. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to assume that you do, and I'm going to struggle with that later. I hope I go first. I did not, so I got roared out into Dugtrio, probably the worst possible person I could have been roared out to, so I guess I'm going to switch. Get roared out again into, this time, Blissey. I'm so mad that I'm using a Blissey now. Let's just click Thunder Wave on that thing. They have Drill Peck. Okay, well, makes no difference to me. I've got Soft Boiled. I've now permanently crippled Skarmory, unless they have some kind of aromatherapy shenanigans. Man, I've heard, like, word on the streets is Skarmory might be in the running for the best Pokemon, and, I gotta be honest, I can see it. I might as well just try and stand and do something before I get roared out. That actually did a lot of damage. They have Hidden Power. Oh, that's probably ground for Magneton. So this thing doesn't even have, like, Toxic. What the heck is going on around here? This dude's weird. Drill Peck. Well, I guess some of my moves are pretty weird themselves. Okay, I'm just gonna go for another Rock Slide. Maybe I'll flinch them. I'm actually surprised that it did that much. My Tyranitar is actually max speed. It's not max attack. But man, max attack would have been pretty nice there, huh? Okay, so Dugtrio's already half dead. Wonderful. I'm gonna go into my Skarmory to be immune to this cringe. Oh my god, Skarmory, what a menace. And I don't have a water type move on it because I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. Finally Skarmory's gonna get paralyzed. I've been waiting for that for like 14 turns. Damn, the thing's finally dead. Oh, well, they have a shiny Regice. Well, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen here, so I'm gonna click Protect because I'm scared for my life. Okay, well, it's just Ice Beam. Well, maybe that's more than just, oh, it's just Ice Beam, you know. I don't think it'll do too much to me. I don't see Regice too often, and I guess I could go to Blissey, but that thing might be carrying Explosion. So I'm going to go for Earthquake. Did a good amount. Ice Beam. Yeah, it didn't really do much. Cool. I'm going to go for a Cringe Protect here. I don't really care what you want to do. Now, they might go for Explosion here, but I'm kind of scared to like Gengar get beat up, so I'm willing to allow my Swampert to die for the greater good. Actually, I changed my mind. Maybe not, because maybe they'll blow up the... No, they didn't blow up. Oh my god, what a waste. What a waste. You don't have Explosion? What was that? I feel so betrayed right now. Even though you didn't do anything evil, but still, they have a Gengar, okay. I guess I'm gonna go for Roar, but we all know that I'm about to die right now. I mean, we could switch to, I guess, Blissey. If you guys couldn't tell, I literally have no experience using this team, if it wasn't really obvious enough, because I'm sure I'm making very bad plays. Will-O-Wisp is going to connect. I'm just gonna go for, like... I guess Ice Beam. Oh, they just blew me up. Okay. Well, that wasn't wonderful, but I'm okay with that. When somebody blows me up, it's not really a terrible thing, usually, unless they already have a massive lead, but I think I'm okay with that exchange. And, what I'm gonna do is bring in Skarmory. They have a Salamence. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna find out if it's a mixed attacker or whatever. Ew, it does have Fire Blast. Alright, so I'm dead. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll bring in Swampert here. I mean, I've got Ice Beam, so that should... They have hidden Power Grass, people. And they... Wait, no, they're gonna die this time. That's right, okay. Whew, that was a close call. Aerodactyl, that's not good. I'm just going to go for the obvious Protect. Earthquake. Well, I'm gonna die to the spikes, because like I said, I don't have a Rapid Spinner. However, I could save it as a Death Fodder and just literally bring in my Gengar, assuming you're Banded. I really hope you're Banded, or else I'm gonna feel really dumb. I mean, really, really dumb. I'm in a good position here. We could go for, well, Spikes will do 25 to Regice. That'll leave him with a remaining of 18%. After an Ice Punch and Thunderbolt, I should be able to kill it. I think I'm going to go for Ice Punch, in case Flygon comes in, which it absolutely did. Is it going to die to that? It did, wow. Not too bad, Gengar. There's the Regice. I'm guessing their plan is to just sweep me or whatever, so I need to think about the move that I want to lock myself into. Or get locked into. Oh, that's Aerodactyl's most likely going to be going for Rock Slide. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think we're just going to lose. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I don't think my team's tough enough to deal with that. So I can... go into this Pokemon. I don't really feel like missing, so I'm going to go with Hidden Power Bug. So that, I don't know, maybe if they do something weird, I can still hit the Aerodactyl instead of just being locked in an Earthquake. So, okay, so they are choosing to obviously lock themselves in a Rock Slide. I'm really confident that I'm going to die here, but just in case I survive. Wait, the smart thing to do is to go for a drag. Wait, no. Even after Dragonite, that thing's faster. So we're going to do this, but it is going to kill me. I mean, there is a chance of that thing missing. In comes Gengar. Come to think about it, Hypnosis. Yeah, I think I have to go for Hypnosis because Thunderbolt's not going to kill that thing. So I'm going to go for Hypnosis now. Oh dear, guys, oh my, I'm so mad because I actually could have won there and I missed. Damn it. I feel like I'm playing Gen 1. Well, in case you miss, I'll go for another Hypnosis. They did not miss. Well, so much for the really overpowered, well, big air quotes, overpowered standard team. Dang it. Alright, let's go find somebody else. Well, I mean, this team's not really overpowered. It's just, you know, it's like a really safe team. I mean, it was my decision to put on Dugtrio. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video or not, but I was actually, funny enough, thinking of putting Aerodactyl there, but I just like Dugtrio. So that's why it's there now. And we lost. Okay, so Zapdos, huh? I mean, what's good for Zapdos? I guess Swampert or Blissey would be, I think, a fine choice. I'll go with Blissey. I don't know why, but I have Flamethrower on Blissey over Thunderbolt. I guess it's not a big deal. They have Skarmory, to the surprise of absolutely nobody in Gen 3 OU that's ever played this format. Everybody's going to have Skarmory. I've even thought about making a team that's literally built around, like, killing Skarmory and then using the Memento to set up later. So we're going to go for a Flamethrower. That's... man, I really thought it would do more than that. I was wondering why I've seen Blissey using Fire Blast. I think I know why. It's literally just for Skarmory. Because Fire Blast might be able to 2-hit it depending on spread and my own spread. I don't even know what my Blissey's spread is. I think it's max defense. I could be wrong. I kind of just came across that this is like one of the most common cores. I don't even know what it's called. Wait, is it TSS? Tyranitar Sand Spikes, maybe? I don't know. I am not the Gen 3 OU expert. Gen 3 OU, I think it's a fantastic format. I think it's very balanced. It's very good. I'm just saying I'm not good at it. That's all. Nice paralyze, by the way. Whoa! I thought there was something weird going on in Showdown, but that was just a fly going past my monitor. Damn that fly. That is an Umbreon. I almost never really see that Pokemon. I actually just burned them and I got synchronized in the making of this video. But I guess that's good, but I would not be surprised if that Pokemon had Heal Bell. Okay, what do we do now? I guess I could set up spikes in the meantime. Wish. Ooh, yeah, that thing's probably gonna be an issue. I guess as long as it doesn't have Heal Bell, it probably won't be that annoying. Skarmory's obviously gonna get back to full. No point in me switching now because, you know, they're just gonna get up the third layer anyway, so I'm just gonna try and do this. And they had a chance of getting paralyzed, which is good. 2 in a row, not too shabby. I'm gonna go for Roar. And they did get up the third layer, but that's alright. Umbreon's gonna get cooked by those spikes though. And well, it looks like all it's left here to do, well, first of all, we gotta put this timer on, even though nobody's been doing any stalling. And next we're gonna click Roar. They're gonna go for a Wish, but I think when they come back in the next time with Umbreon, it should die from Spike Sand. I think Sand procs before Leftovers, so we should be alright. Zapdos, yeah, that is an issue. I guess I'll go to Blissey right now. They sent in Claydol, probably expecting Blissey, I would imagine. Or, actually, they're probably here to go for Rapid Spin. So now we go to Gengar. Yes, I'm getting my Gen 3 on. This happens to me a lot. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of using a Rapid Spinner, because I fight Gengar all the time. So I have 2 options here. I can go for Ice Punch or Hypnosis. I'm going to go for the risky move. Cool, well, it paid off. Nice. I was also kind of afraid of the Psychic. I don't know if I can live... no, probably. I have a little bit of special defense investment, if you can even believe that. So I'm going to proceed to punch that thing in the face. Wait a second. I think... Okay, I didn't think it would do that much damage, first of all. Dude, Gengar is a Chad. But I think my opponent is using what the cool kids would call a Superman team. Because I'm seeing 3 Levitate. Oh, alright, they've got a Suicune. I don't know how much Thunderbolt's gonna do. I guess it's not a big concern because I still do have a Skarmory, the Cringe Lord themselves. Actually, I've had my day ruined with my Suicune that I've used so many times before that we've seen on this channel by a Skarmory. So I'm actually gonna bring that in. Surf, okay, did a decent chunk. You going for Surf doesn't really reveal a whole lot of information. So I'll go for Protect. If they go for Calm Mind, I will survive the next one. Ooh, Rest, okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna roar them out. Let's see if they choose to burn a turn or just get a oh, okay, they chose Claydol and they're gonna get roared out, obviously. Yeah, this is a... I think it's safe to say this is what the cool kids would call a Superman team. I do find it interesting that they're using Dragonite over Salamence. I'm not too sure why. I'm gonna try and... It has Heal Bell. That is... Wow. I don't think Salamence can learn Heal Bell, so I'm guessing that's the purpose. Wow, that is very interesting. Never seen that before. Well, that's bad. I mean, Skarmory... Oh my god. So, Claydol's awake, Skarmory's not paralyzed, and even Umbreon... Wait, no, Umbreon will still die, thankfully. But now I've got to deal with... Oh, god, this is gross. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be very tricky. I'm just gonna roar. Yeah, they're really trying to get those spikes out of there. In comes Suicune. I'm going to roar again. I think I'm just gonna literally sit here and roar until I die. And my goal is to kill Suicune or they're just gonna roar me out. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I went into Gengar, so Thunderbolt's a decent option here. That's going to do a good amount of damage. I'm going to hit it with a Surf. Okay. And Thunderbolt will obviously kill that Suicune. They could bring in Claydol. Ooh, I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt. I feel like they're gonna stay in and think that I'm gonna overpredict and go for either Hypnosis or like... Well, no. If I go for Hypnosis, put that thing to sleep, then I'll kill him the next turn with Thunderbolt. Well, I guess in terms of odds and probability, I think they actually probably will go to Claydol. But I don't know if they're doing the math the same way that I'm doing the math. 2 plus 2 is usually 4, but sometimes people think it's 5, you know? Because, like option 1 is I click Thunderbolt, they die. Yeah, okay, yeah, they did bring in Claydol. Well, that's bad. I mean, like I could put it to sleep, I suppose, but... Psychic and, like... Oh, man, Claydol is a pain to deal with. And I did just miss the Hypnosis. Right now I'm dead to the sand, that's right. Damn it. Can we win, like, at least one battle today, please? And, yeah, Claydol is a big threat to my team. I mean, Skarmory's okay against it, but problem is, that Dragonite can just cure the poison. Wow. This is opening up a whole lot of new problems I wasn't expecting to deal with, so I think I'm just going to try and go for Ice Beam and just hit this thing. I'm quickly regretting not putting Surf on. I just really thought that I would be needing... Well, I mean, Ice Beam will be good against that Dragonite. They haven't seen my Swampert yet, so I'm going to do that now. They are going to get the stupid spikes out of here. Oh my god, that did nothing. And Claydol is still faster, so I might just die right now to an explosion or something. Nah, they're gonna bring in... Oh, it's probably... Yep, it was too late. I was scratching my eye. I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna bring in Suicune, outspeed me, and then go for rest. That was my turn to click Earthquake right there. I just feel like I'm getting nowhere in this battle. I could try to set up the spikes again, but then... Yeah, Gengar's dead, and then Claydol can easily get those things out of there. And then if I don't, then Umbreon can come in. Yep, we do have a problemo here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is bring in Tyranitar here. And then they are asleep, so technically speaking, it's actually more in my favor for them to not get Surf and do a lot of damage to me. You know, they went for the guarantee. Wait, dude, don't tell. Do you not actually have Sleep Talk? What is going on right now? You know, I'm gonna go for another Dragon. Oh, they Skarmory. Oh my god, please. Please, that's bad. I think I kind of need, like, either a flinch or for them to miss Toxic. Or they could just try and roar me out, I suppose. Which is what they did. Now I'm back into Swampert. Yikes. I'm gonna... Oh, God, dude. I thought this team was gonna be good. I feel like I'm getting worse. There's the poison. I do have Refresh, though. Hey, I froze him. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna go for Refresh now. Man, it's like some kind of weird, stally, bulky thing that doesn't really care too much about sand, the presence of sand. And me losing Gengar was kind of huge. I really needed that thing too, but I don't know. I guess I got greedy because I should have just ran away like a coward. But, you know, hindsight's 2020. Because if I connected that Hypnosis, we would have been a pretty good spot. There's the Refresh. Oh, this stupid Suicune has already burned a turn. So, I'm starting to think they don't even have Sleep Talk. I don't know what their last move could be. So, I'm going to go for Earthquake, actually. Yeah, I don't think they have Sleep Talk. That did no damage. Jeez, man. Thank God we have sand on our side. Alright, what are they gonna go for? Surf? Yeah, they must not have Calm Mind. So I guess the plan here is to basically... get them to rest, and I can bring in Tyranitar again and just do that, you know, whole thing a second time. Tyranitar does look very... I could kill everything with Tyranitar now. I don't even care that Skarmory's frozen. If I can get 2 Dragon Dances up again, I would have killed it. It's just, it's that Claydol that's the final problem. But, you know, I'm gonna maintain this guys they have Calm Mind. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Yikes. Yep, that is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a play right here. I mean, I just really think they're gonna go for rest. So I'm gonna bring in Tyranitar here. Thank God they went for rest. Now we're obviously gonna go for some Dragon Dances here. Now, 2 of those will definitely kill me. So I'm gonna go for 2 Rock Slides. This way I have a higher chance of landing a crit, I suppose. That did no damage. That is very, very bad news. Okay, so I need either a flinch or a crit to kill this Suicune. Nope, and that is gonna kill me. Good news is I can trap him in with Dugtrio and just kill this thing once and for all. Bad news is everything left on their team. Even my own Skarmory. I mean, well, thankfully theirs is frozen. Umbreon is low. Man, this is gonna be a rough battle. Dragonite. Oh, that's right, it has Heal Bell. It's just gonna unthaw the Skarmory. That's right. Swampert. Well, now Swampert has become the new most important member. First it was Gengar, then Tyranitar. Now it's Swampert because 3 of their members are weak to ice. And yeah, I think I want you to die. They are going to bring in Skarmory now. Well, honestly, I'm just going to hit him with yet another Ice Beam. Oh, baby, Santa Claus came early this year. Oh, now you gotta deal with this stupid Umbreon. I think the most appropriate move is just Earthquake. I mean, they can go for Wish all they want. After that Earthquake and Sand, that has to kill it, right? Please tell me it kills it. Yes, that will kill it. They do get a free Wish into some other Pokemon. Man, now Dugtrio is supposed to be a pretty good Pokemon. It's like useless against this thing. Superman, as the cool kids call it, that is a hard counter for me. So, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm actually going to go for Protect in the off chance this dude actually has Hidden Power Grass on the... Wait a second. If he goes for Hidden Power Grass, I think I'll live. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. Oh, he went for a Substitute. What was that? Oh, just to get the Wish back, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm still going to go for Ice Beam. I don't care. I just sit here and spam Ice Beam. All 3 of your last Pokemon are weak to Ice Beam. This is the first time I've ever used Swampert and actually gotten something out of it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Pressure, that's what it is. It's pressure. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no, no, no. This can't be happening. Yeah, no, I'm not going to allow this to happen. I'm going to go into Blissey here. And then, yeah, they're going to set up a Substitute. But that's okay, because there's no way bro's going to kill me with anything. Oh, they have Baton Pass. That is slightly concerning. Especially when you go into a Pokemon that may or may not have Dragon Dance. Dear God. Okay, I'm just going to click. They have Dragon Dance. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Oh, this is very scary. What's Dragonite's hardest hitting move? Wouldn't it be Hidden Power Flying? I think so. I mean, that is a very strong attack, but I might live. I do have 626 HP, right? Return. That's actually weaker than Hidden Power Flying. Unfortunately, I didn't kill them. Because I could just go to Skarmory right now. god, my brain, man. I hate it when my brain gets activated this hard. I'm gonna go to Skarmory, because I have more Toxics than they do Heal Bells, and we all know Dragonite's not gonna do anything to Skarmory to begin with. So I'm gonna go for Toxic here. No point setting up spikes, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll roar this thing out or something. Blissey's kind of... Wait, is Blissey faster than Claydol? I'm not sure. It might be. Okay, well, I hit the Claydol with a Toxic just now. So I'm not really sure what their plan is, because Claydol is not good against Skarmory, to my knowledge. So I'm just gonna click Protect now and see what they do. What? They just cleared the weather. Oh my god, dude. What is going on right now? I'm gonna go for another Toxic. Okay, thankfully it's gonna connect on that Zapdos. But the thing is, they're just gonna bring in Dragonite, and it's... Oh god, man. I'm gonna go for Toxic. I really think Dragonite's gonna come in so they can just heal Belt. No, they went for Baton Pass. Please hit that... And I missed. Oh boy. Well, one thing we could do is I could bring in my Swampert, and wow, I'm really regretting my moveset right now. Well, I'm gonna do a lot of damage to somebody. I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. This is not very good because I only have... What? Claydol? I thought that would do more! Oh no. Rapid Spin, Psychic, Rain Dance. What's the last move? Is it Explosion or is it Earthquake? I'm gonna click Protect. I gotta find out, man. It's Earthquake. Okay, so I don't have to worry about getting blown up at least. Thankfully. The bad news is I'm gonna run out of Ice Beams. Oh my god, I could have killed everything. But I actually got PP pressure stalled by that Zapdos. Oh, brother. Well, oh, that's right. Oh, it's gonna... Oh, that Rain Dance! It's gonna go for Substitute now. And I don't think I want to waste my, my whatchamacallit... You know, because he's gonna go for Substitute, you know what I'm gonna bring in Blissey. Because I think I can live an attack at 16 HP. I hope. I might not. But I sure hope to God I can. I probably won't. No, I died. Oh my god. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I might have messed up just now. I'll just see what happens. Thankfully that didn't miss. Nice crit, by the way. I'm gonna die to that Hidden Power Ice. So they've got Thunderbolt, Sub. Okay, well they don't have Protect. And I only have one Ice Beam left. I really hate how close this is. And I need that Ice Beam to kill somebody. So I have to bring in Skarmory. This is gonna be so close. I have to bring in Skarmory and just go for Toxic. They're gonna... And we lost. We lost! We lost! I don't know if that crit mattered. Somebody can go do a damage calc on that. Yeah, we lost because I don't, I can't hit this Zapdos. And I'm just gonna get PP stalled. And, yeah, there's no way I can win this battle. Well, that is the saddest thing. Wow, I thought this team was pretty good, guys. But, alas, we have lost 2 games in a row. So many things could have went differently. Maybe that's my Swampert's moveset is what killed me the most. Because I think I would have been fine had I just had something else. But I really like Ice Beam on this guy. It did very good that battle. I just ran out of it. I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't really need Protect. Okay, that might have just been a really strange matchup. And like I said, I could have won that if I just did a few things differently. So I'm going to leave it as it is until I run into another stupid problem. Because, man, that was close. Oh, that Zapdos' pressure. I can't believe it actually worked. But if I had Surf, I think we would have been totally fine. I think, I'm not sure, but I think Surf from Swampert, I hope it could break that, is this the same exact guy? No way, that can't be the same person. I don't remember my opponent's last name, or my last opponent's name, I mean. There's just no way, dude. It can't be the same person. Hey, well, it's not. I mean, they just went for a... Oh, it's going to be Baton Pass into somebody goofy, I'm sure. I'm going to go for Earthquake, because I think they're going to bring in somebody stupid. Like, what is going on? Mawile? What is that thing doing here? It just barely survived that Earthquake. Oh, yep, well, well, I don't know what that thing's EV spread is. If it's max speed, I am going to get outsped. I mean, is it that... What is... I don't think that thing can kill me. Unless Mawile has, like, Brick Break or something. Wait, what am I talking... Have I lost my mind? I'm just going to bring in Swampert just to be on the safe side. Huh? Oh no, you dirty dog. No pun intended. It's just a bunch of Baton Pass Pokemon. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get put to sleep right now. Goodbye, cruel world. And I'm guessing you're just gonna, I don't even know, Dragon Dance Baton Pass or something. You know, I better go to Skarmory and just roar this dude out. This is getting out of hand. They've got Substitute. Yeah, goodbye. Have a roar. Taunt! What? You're evil, man. Well, okay. That last move, I mean, this is just math. It has to either be Dragon Dance or Baton Pass. It can't be both, obviously. So, I think I'm going to send in... No, that doesn't make sense. I think it is Baton Pass. It has to be Baton Pass. They're going to pass the sub. That's the point. So, I can't trap them in with Dugtrio. Okay, I'm going to bring in Gengar because Gengar has decent offensive coverage and can... I don't know, hit most Pokemon. Now they went into Hariyama. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get outsped here, I think. Pretty sure. Wait, I could just go to Skarmory right now, right? Caw. Belly Drum! I think we just lost. Yeah, there was nothing I can do there. Even if I attacked the sub, I would have been outsped. Okay, well, in case somehow Skarmory lives, They went for Whirlwind. Belly Drum, Whirlwind. What am I... This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm gonna die. Like, obviously I'm gonna die. Earthquake. Hidden Power. They got a crit. I don't know what hidden power that was. I don't really care either. It's probably Ghost, I would imagine. It's probably hidden power, Ghost, and Brick Break is their last moves. That's why they went for Whirlwind, and they outsped me because they have that speed boost. So Gengar will die, Tyranitar dies, Blissey dies. Swampert's asleep, so he's dead. I guess we just lose. Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do. Break, yep. Now we just go to Skarmory and then... I don't know. I don't run into Baton Pass too often, but I must say, when I do, I always lose. The last time it happened to me, they had a Ninjask and a Marowak, and they just passed the speed boost to Marowak at Swords Dance, and then Marowak killed everybody. Go, Blissey. Go stop that 4 times attack Brick Break from Hariyama. Nice crit, by the way. Somebody should actually damage calc that. How much does a, 4 times attack Hariyama stab Brick Break with a crit on Blissey do? And that probably was enough to kill, like... I don't know. It was a lot of people. A lot of Pokemon died in the making of this film. Well, don't worry, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get one shot. Bad news is I can't do anything. They can't whirlwind me out, so I'm just gonna have to reverse sweep them with Skarmory. Obviously, that's what's gonna happen here. Awkward pause. Do I? You know, I better just go find another battle. Great. Now I gotta. Don't worry, guys. I roared him out. Yeah. Let me just. Thunderbolt. All right, I'm dead. Man, this is a violent format. You meet some crazy people. Well, I mean, what's this thing gonna do? Do you know Brick Break? Do you know Focus Punch? What's going on here, man? I'm scared. I'm very, very scared. I'm gonna click Rock Slide. Okay, they have him a champ. Nice crit. I don't know what this Machamp's gonna do, but I think I'm going to run away like a coward. And to probably Skarmory. Frost Chop. I think, yeah, I've lost 3 times in this video. This is very disappointing. They all told me this team would be good. I just got trapped by Magneton. I'm gonna die now. Goodbye, Cruel Worlds. Maybe I can get the double Cringe Protect and possibly survive the Thunderbolt, and then I can get up another layer of spikes. Alright, let's see if I can do it. I did not. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. But I do have Dugtrio to counter the counter's counter, right? So Magneton's dead. At least I can have a spike up. Charizard's here. I don't know what Charizard wants to do. I'm scared. Blissey? Yeah? It does have Brick. Whoa, that did nothing. How did that do so little? I am surprised, Blissey. Blissey is very disgusting. That is a very oh, beat up, yeah. Well, you only have 5 Pokemon, so it's not gonna do too much, I think. Okay, it actually did do a lot. I might be wrong, but I think that's based off of the attack stat of their whole entire team. So, because Machamp... I might be wrong, this might not be how it works, but since Machamp has such a high attack stat, that's why I believe it did so much. And Skarmory's obviously dead, so I don't have anybody to really tank that shot. I mean, I could bring in Gengar, I suppose. Yeah, sure, why not? They haven't seen it yet. It went for bulk up. Okay. Let's go for Thunderbolts. That is not going to be enough. Rock Slide. Hey, I survived that. Not too bad, Gengar. Now we're going to go for Ice Punch, and because of some weird chance you sending in somebody that's weak to it. Nice crit. And I think... Oh, that's right. Your Charizard's paralyzed, so I don't really care. That is an Aerodactyl. I'm going to go in a Swampert, because Swampert does pretty good against Aerodactyl. That's quick math. Yeah, after that chip heal, I mean, I'm at 85. They have a Snorlax. Okie dokie. Nice crit. I'm getting a lot of crits. Oh man, what's this thing's moveset gonna be? Well, in case it's cursed, I better go to Tyranitar now. Okay, they went for Body Slam. Not gonna do much. They also didn't paralyze me, thankfully. I do have Brick Break, so I guess I could try that later. But I'm gonna go for Dragon Dance. If I can get 2 up, I should win this whole battle. But they have a Suicune. Okay. Well, I think that's okay. I'm just gonna... Well, wait, no. Maybe I should go for... Oh, wait. I think I need to put Thunderbolt on Blissey instead of Flamethrower. Yeah, Suicune is a problem. Alright, let's see how much that Rock Slide does. Oh, this one's spread is different from that last one I fought. That Hydro Pump killed. That must be like a max special attack or something. Modest. A modest whatchamacallit. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to send in my Dugtrio here. I'm going to go for Earthquake. I don't think it'll kill, but I can send in Gengar afterwards to outspeed them and kill them, and they can't come back in later because they don't have a rapid spinner, so they will die one way or another, you know. So really, the only real threats left is Aerodactyl and Snorlax. That Snorlax has me particularly anxious because I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. That Suicune probably had 0 defense investment, so they did just die to the earthquake. So I'd imagine Aerodactyl's okay. That's Charizard. Not sure what's going on here. I could maybe save Gengar to maybe put that Snorlax to sleep. I'll go to Blissey. Man, yep, Thunderbolt would have been good here too. That Fire Blast ain't gonna do much. I'll just go for Soft Boiled. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're putting on... I don't know why I put Flamethrower on it. That is not cash money. We need the old-fashioned Bolt Beam coverage, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Now you can kill everybody. My opponent went for Brick Break. Yeah, it does such little damage. Unfortunately, I'm not really doing much myself with my Ice Beam. Brick Break. Oh, luckily they're paralyzed, so I mean, what are they gonna do? They brought in Aerodactyl. Okay. I'm gonna paralyze that thing. Double Edge is going to do a lot, but it won't be enough. So I'm just gonna go for soft boiled until either one, I get crit and die and you know, just be sad, or B, they get paralyzed. But they actually chose C, which is to send in Snorlax. I'll paralyze that thing, you know, why not? Shadow Ball. I don't know what that was, but my opponent finally forfeited, and by finally, I mean, I didn't mean like finally they forfeited. I mean finally they forfeited in... I'm saying I won. It finally took me like, I don't know how long it's been going on for, like a half hour it feels. I finally won a battle. And this team is, I mean, I obviously gave it some weird twists, like my Tyranitar max speed. You just saw my Blissey with Flamethrower. Swampert doesn't even have Surf. But for the most part, it's somewhat standard, and I think I did way worse than my old-fashioned, really dumb team that I made. It was the first team that I made, you know? Oops, I don't know why I just right-clicked there. As a matter of fact... yeah, I think I'm just gonna remake that team right now, if you want to watch. Nah, you guys don't want to get bored to death. I've already made you suffer long enough. I'm sorry with my poor performance. That was 1-3. I'm not good at Gen 3, dude. I'm pretty new around here. But I'm not saying it as an excuse. I'm just letting you know that I'm new around here. I don't know stuff, and I'm bad. That's a very dangerous combination for really any industry in life. So, thanks for watching, though. I greatly appreciate it. You know, like the video, subscribe, comment down below what are your thoughts on this team. Because I know if you guys play Gen 3, you've probably either A, used this team yourself, or at least mostly this team, or B, you fought 100,000 teams that looked like this one. And you're like, God, can the battle end already? And then you go on the next one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, Tyranitar. I've seen this guy. Oh, Blissey, the special. That's right, Skarmory, the physical. Oh, my God, dude. This is going to be so much fun. Over and over. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. You get my point. Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye.